to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Nittany Lions headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From deep, it's Miller. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. From the gun, it's Lacey. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keeps it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to squeak through the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Odom. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down to the air. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Rebels have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cunningham. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Now on the move. Got him right there. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He'll take it himself. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The run inside. It's Henderson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moves the pocket. It's Bailey.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and
picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Rebels.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick give. It's Henderson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Henderson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. They'll snag it just inside the 10. He goes down for a loss on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. On the run, it's Lacy. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just going to keep it after the snap. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. RPO complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Nittany Lions have it with a first and goal. Tight end now in motion. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. They'll grab the squib kick close to the 30-yard line. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready, team.
Taylor wants to throw. He's going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Straight ahead, it's Lacy. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Miller. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago, throwing another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's going to take off. There he goes. The 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Hits inside, it's Henderson. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Just feeds the running back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And the margin and remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off-play action on first down. Buying a little time to his left. Left side is Cunningham. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
They run the reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Second down coming up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Taylor wants to throw it. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Rebels need to pick it up on fourth down.
Ready, Mustang.
A designed run for the quarterback. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Miller. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He's changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Knight. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He gets a handout, and it's blocked. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 5 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's LSU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This team is...
Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sells to run, looking to pass. Gets rid of it. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Running inside, it's Henderson. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Here comes the offense on second down. Right side, it's Dixon. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Sells to run, wants to pass. Extending the play. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A run for the quarterback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Miller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. Shakes off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball, to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception. But they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some 1st downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love that play by the defense. They're hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
Making his first move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Rebels! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit home, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it moving. It's Henderson. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Out wide right, it's Henderson. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Henderson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Finds a tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Using his legs, it's Lacy. Breaks into the open. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The run inside. It's Lacy. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Quarterback keeper. Turning it on. Got the first down. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And he's got the first down, designed quarterback run. If I'm this offense, I got to get first downs, obviously, but I got to keep putting that foot on the gas. I got to accelerate, got to pick up the tempo, do everything I can to maximize my possessions.
In the red area, it's Lacy. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Ready.
Quarterback will keep it. Fighting off the defender. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making the adjustment. Needs it here on 4th down. On the move. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Bridge.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're going to ride this running back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
I just love when running backs make those decisions, and when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit, but I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
What a